right, let's start diving into it. What is up, Nikita? What's up, Nell? How you guys doing? Yo, what's up, DZ? How you doing? How you doing? So, yep, we are here for the Sunday evening stream. We're here. We're doing it. So, let's cover a little bit of news that was all over Twitter, and then let's get into the TA. So, looks like Abu Dhabi's wealth fund reported owning $436 million worth of BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETFs, the iShares. So that's kind of crazy, but how do I say that? Mubadala. There we go. Can we check out the usual DGen ABT for the 5th day in a row? And super. Yeah, sure. What's up, Toby? How you doing? Hey, Porky. How are you feeling about XRP tonight? I'm always bearish. Always bearish on XRP, but we will be checking the chart just for you guys, because some of you do believe in it, and I need to just give you the information that I find. So, my personal bias, I don't like XRP. That is my personal bias, but I will keep reporting on it because people like it. I'll tell you the good, the bad, but understand, if I'm saying anything good about XRP, trust me, it has to be really freaking good. I don't like them. Anyways, let's throw it down. DGen ABT and super. Got you covered on those. DZ, I got you covered. So next up we have Michael Saylor, which also Michael Saylor they roast XRP also. It's kind of funny, but 4 trillion in assets. So JP Morgan's 4 trillion in assets, and they happen to own $300 million worth of MSTR. So yeah, it's amazing to see that, especially how much bad stuff they said before. How's the market? Simon Ho, it's okay. It doesn't look great. It looks okay. So I think we're going to see some interesting moves. We'd have like all of the Fed speaking all week. So I'm expecting a weird week. A really weird week. Anyways, Elon Musk SpaceX owns $800 million worth of Bitcoin. This one caught me off guard because we never really heard about anything SpaceX owns. I'm indifferent, just like hearing your opinion. I don't own any. It's all good. It's all good, man. I used to own XRP, and I will not own it again. I will not. I don't care how high it goes. I just will not own it again. Unless somehow, some way, my bank account owns it and I don't know about it. Other than that, nope, I'm not going to own it. Anyways, they're talking about JP Morgan again. So this one's fun. The president of Argentina, he is now facing impeachment over that Libra token. So that's always fun. $107 million crypto rug pull. Not bad. He endorsed it. So he did mention earlier he was going to do a investigation or something. We'll see if he actually gets impeached or not, but you know, Argentina, they're just doing the best. Elon Musk has 13 plus kids. Shake my head. That is wild. He has 13 kids. Jeez. Are they with the same wife? I feel bad for her. They're just walking out at that point. Anyways, the CEO of Bank of America says that banking system will embrace Bitcoin. That's great. That's awesome. Talking about the SpaceX thing again. So right here, FTM going into Sonic, they're now touting it as the greatest rebrand in crypto history. I think the greatest rebrand in crypto history was Ethereum Classic into Ethereum. So it's funny you're trying to say this, Chosy, but I don't agree. I feel like Ethereum, going from Ethereum to the new Ethereum, the fork, and leaving Ethereum Classic back there, I think that was the best rebrand. Not to mention after that, they switched over to staking, and it didn't die. It's pretty good. Oh, here's one that was really nice. So, This guy's posting up this in 2030. Mom, why is our family so rich? Because dad never gave up on XRP. But if we actually click on this guy's profile, for some reason he has Bitcoin in his profile picture. Yeah, I feel like he's just riding the hype of XRP, and yeah. Anyways, that's just my feeling. I don't know the guy. It's the first time I saw any posts of his, so I was like, nice. I want to see more of his posts. See what it's like. Anyways, talking about JP Morgan again. Here's a nice little meme for the day. He's probably thinking about other girls. I need to retire my entire bloodline this this bull run, which makes sense. I get that he has 400 billion, but seriously, 13 kids? Nah, he's like Nick Cannon, all different baby mamas. That's wild. But then again, I could imagine there are so many women that just want to make that child support money. I mean, he's the wealthiest guy on the planet. I'm sure there are plenty of girls out there. They're like, bro, for you, my legs are like 7-Eleven. We're open 24/7. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll come over next week. Like, gotta make some tweets first, you know? Just, that's wild. Absolutely wild. Alright, so, Michael Saylor right here. At 2,000 retweets, he's stacking more BTC. It got the 2,000 retweets, so I'm guessing Michael Saylor is about to announce that he's buying more Bitcoin tomorrow, maybe the next day. I know the stock market... Wait, is the stock market open tomorrow? It's a holiday, so maybe they're not. But by Monday or Tuesday, I'm guessing Michael Saylor is going to be buying a lot more Bitcoin. So yeah, that's always fun. They wanted to talk about the SEC paused their fraud lawsuit against crypto mining firm Geosin Mining. Geosin Mining. After the U.S. federal prosecutors brought similar charges against the company's CEO and 2 founder executives. So that's cool. The SEC is chilling out even further. Oh, here's a fun one. The National Bank of Canada and the Bank of Montreal are loading up on strategy shares. So they're buying an absolute massive ton of MicroStrategy. So you can see it right here. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Capital International, they bought 12,643,706 shares. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. These ones got over 1 million also? 2 million? Jesus. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. But yeah, they're buying up a bunch of MicroStrategy. That's crazy. Anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to cover news-wise. So let's go ahead and get on into Bitcoin and things. So I will cover my list. What's up, Jin? How you doing today? Welcome in. I will cover my list. Don't worry, we do have Solana on the list. But list of things I want to cover and show you guys is number 1, Bitcoin, of course, because we always cover it. Number 2 is the trade I'm currently in. I just entered a trade into Brett. Next one, Ethereum, XRP, HBAR, ADA, Solana, and SUI. That is the list for the day. So if you guys have anything outside of that list, feel free to request it because we are about to start flying through them. Looking at Bitcoin on the weekly. The past 2 weeks, Bitcoin has done literally nothing. Nothing at all. Ever since we got into this little range back here on November 18th, we've been trading absolutely sideways. How long this could last? Well, apparently it could possibly last for like 7 to 8 months. So let's hope that it doesn't last that long and we do get another leg up. But right now, we're just trying to reset the indicators on the weekly. So I'm still expecting us to be sitting in this little trading range for a while. Maybe we get a dip all the way down to 87,687 to get that formal 50% retrace before going up. But yeah, this is all I'm seeing out of Bitcoin is sideways price action on the weekly. Nothing really great here. Sonic, please. Philip, we will check out some Sonic for you. I got you. Sonic. I hope you mean the FTM Sonic and not that other Sonic thing that popped up not too long ago. Going into the daily time frame, your daily looks perfectly fine. It's just you are now realizing how much resistance that 50 simple moving average can play, and we have just lost not only the 50 but also the 100 on a confirmed candle close below it. So now, of course, I'm thinking we're just going to trade sideways. We could mosey on down to 93,459. What I would expect, FTM, gotcha, Philip, gotcha. What I would expect is as we trade sideways and it gets ultra boring, the altcoins are going to have a chance to breathe, especially because most of them are so gosh darn oversold. It would make a lot of sense that Bitcoin trades sideways, the dominance comes down, and some of the altcoins play catch up. Would just make sense. But noted, if Bitcoin does take a sharp decline, it's going to get a little ugly for the alts. It's going to get a little ugly. Looking at Bitcoin's heat map, looking like we have a lot more liquidity overhead than down below. Toshi and Turbo. Nell, I already wrote you down. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. Toshi and Turbo are the first two on the normal requests. I got you, Nell. Anyways, looks like a lot of liquidity overhead. Not very much to the downside. Checking out the weekly right now, which should have reset or something, but tons of liquidity overhead. We do have this little node down here, 95,146, where if it hits that, they're going to be looking to take out $170 million worth of longs. Could be a problem. Pi Network, again. Sure, we'll check out some Pi Network. So yeah, right now the heat map's looking pretty healthy that it wants to go to the upside if they are trying to take as much liquidity as possible. But we're basically just going to have to wait and see. Just going to have to wait and see. If we get a choppy week, that would make a lot of sense too. So keep that in mind. All right, next, let's go into the trade that I jumped into. So I'm trading Brett right now based off of the not only 886 retracement, but also on the low time frames. No sign of life in crypto market. I haven't pooed for months. You haven't pooed for months. Oh boy. ICP and Trump, please. Well, Trump's already on the list. I'll throw ICP in there. Got you covered, Global. Got you covered. So right now, I am in a trade on Brett. Looking at it on the 1 hour is what got me into this trade. I did see the downtrending level of resistance, and noted we do have hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour based off of this right here. So lower relative strength, but we have a higher price. So this is what got me into the trade, got me thinking about it, and pulled the trigger. Well, yeah, that higher price right there, we popped up, hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. I am looking to get about 20% to the upside, which noted I'm underwater on this trade right now. Is what it is, but hey, it's just consolidating. No big deal. On the 15-minute, I did see bullish divergence as well. So that was just a little further confirmation for me. It looked like I was a little high on the relative strength, or on the, let's say the stochastic, but I was high on the CCI indicator. Probably shouldn't have entered where I did, but I'm not too worried about it. We do have the bullish divergence right here, and now we're getting that higher low. As long as the higher low sticks, we should see a nice breakout and see it start running to the upside. So anyways, that's the trade I'm currently in full depth. Now let's go into other things. Some channel was saying chart flashing imminent rally. Boom, down. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. I love that. I love it when they start selling the hopium early, because we still have no idea what's going to happen come Monday morning. We have no idea. So to say that is priceless. Anyways, looking at the Ethereum. Let's go out to the weekly real quick, see what that's looking like. So your weekly looks fine on Ethereum. You're actually reset way better than Bitcoin right now. You're in the bearish control zone on the weekly. You already backtested your 200 weekly moving average. This looks set up to actually go up. It's kind of amazing. I really think Trump can reach $100. I mean, I don't see why it would, but anything can happen. Am I crazy? Sorta. I just keep focusing on, they have 80% of their tokens that are going to be released over the course of the next 3.5 years. I don't see why it would reach that. I feel like the insiders are just going to start selling off. People are like, well, it's locked up for 3 months, so they can sell off in 3 months. You're 1 month down. Give it 2 months. I'm going to see that price fall. That is just free liquidity for them. I don't know why anybody would buy in, honestly. I really don't know why. What's up, Mo Money? How you doing? How you doing? I mean, don't get me wrong. It could go up. It's just, me personally, I'm not willing to gamble that. I'm just not. I've seen so many rug pulls. I really don't care if it's the president of the United States. Freak trader, yes. That's funny. But yeah, I could care less who it is that's pumping the token. I could care less if it goes up. I just know the tokenomics of it makes me not want to invest in it ever. Like, literally ever. Like, oh, you have people who never bought in that can just sell? I don't want it. Really don't want it. T-minus 30 days till Trump unlock? Yeah. Is it 30 days? I thought it was 60. I don't know. Everybody was telling me it was every 90 days or something. Maybe no, it's 30 days. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, 60 days they haven't unlocked. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I wouldn't throw my money into. Checking out Ethereum on the daily time frame, it's set up for upside. It is set up. Maybe you get a full back test where maybe you come all the way down to 2,500, but I do think the next leg up, you're going to 3,400. I would not really be banking on this thing to go down to 1930 at this moment. If you lose 2,500, okay, you're going to hear a complete shift in my tone. You're going to hear everything. I'm going to be bearish as shit. If you lose 2,500 and you get a daily candle close below it, yeah, I will be really, really just like, no, terrible. Just had a 50% pump. I know, it's a meme coin. That happens. I understand. But once again, something I would not put money into. I just wouldn't. So yeah, Ethereum right now, it's looking like upside potential, looking really strong. It's just, if it does dump below 2,500, you're going to hear me get super bearish super quick. Take your profits while profitable. That's good advice, Boyd. That is good advice. Trust me, I'm one to take some gambles, but unless it says it's fair launched and the dev team has no tokens, I don't trust it. It is what it is. I've been a part of rug pulls plenty of times. Been a part of it. I just don't trust it, man. All right, checking out XRP now. XRP. Now, it's sitting in neutral territory. This thing could go up, but you are hitting that downtrending level of resistance after falling out of a rising wedge pattern. So right now, it's kind of a flip of a coin because you are above the 50 simple moving average. It really could go up, but 155 looks really promising. XRP going to the moon right now. What? What? How? Why don't you break some resistance first before saying stuff like that? I understand, but the chart, I really look good. Man, check the hourly. I mean, short term, good money to make. Global, I understand. I was the one a couple days ago before the pump even started where I was like, this thing could go up to $34. And then a day later, it started pumping. I can read the technicals. I get it. I'm just not willing to throw money into it because I don't trust it. If there's two things I don't trust the most in this world, it's billionaires and politicians. We happen to have both with that coin. XRP going to be at $10 in 1 week from now. Big Black Monkey, are you the one that told me it was going to be at $5 in 4 days? If that was you, you lied to me. You lied already. And now you're lying again. It is not going to be $10 in a week. It will not. Poor you, what do you think XRP will hit realistically for this bull run? I don't know, honestly. It's still, as long as you stay above 198, you're completely in play to go up to 440. Completely in play. Past that, I have no clue. I really have no clue. It depends on the spot ETFs. Do they get approved? If they do, then yeah, we're going to see a nice rally, but then we're also going to see Grayscale start selling off like there's no tomorrow. Because I believe Grayscale has an XRP trust. So you got to worry about that selling pressure. No, that was not me? Okay, alright. Well, whoever it was, I guess I'm never going to see them again. At Big Black Monkey, you better come back in a week. When XRP's not at $10, I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you out. You know, I'm writing this shit down. XRP, $10. What day is it? The 16th? In 1 week? So are you talking about next Sunday or next Monday? I'm just getting this on the calendar here. I'll give you till the 24th. By 24th. It is written down. Alright? It is written down. $10? Yeah, right. Alright, so right now, you are starting to curl over. The daily literally could go up, could go down. I think a good time to offload some XRP is when the settle with the lawsuit or the ETF. That's true, because a lot of people will be buying the rumor and possibly selling the news. Nothing else going to come out of XRP news after that. We'll see. Right now, we do have the Bank of Japan actually utilizing XRP for remittance payments. So we'll see. So based off of what it did breaking out of this downtrend, XRP should be going up to $3.42. That's where it should be headed. Your daily time frame is showing an uptrend could be starting, but you haven't made that higher low yet. So you could come all the way back down into this trading range and going on up. But remember, we're still in this downtrend. We've had a low, a lower low. Nothing is to stop us from making another lower low. So there's a possibility we do see $1.5593. We kind of just have to wait and see how the week starts out. And then we can make a better distinction of what will happen. If Bitcoin pulls back, you're going to see XRP start tumbling. But if Bitcoin starts going up, that 342 is a great target. Going into the 4-hour time frame here. Now your 4 hours a lot more promising. You're just finding resistance off the 200 simple moving average. You're above your 50 and 100 simple moving average while resetting your indicator. There's no bearish divergence, so it's completely in play for you to go up to 342. So right now, it's a flip of a coin. As long as you continue to make higher lows, you're good. As soon as you make that first lower low, expect way lower prices. You do also have to contend with the fact that you have, and it's a fact, you have hidden bearish divergence. So from your highs, your relative strength on the 4-hour got just as high with significantly lower price. So you do have a lot of leg room to the downside. So yeah, either way, I'm bearish on it until proven otherwise. Get a break above 291 and stay above it for a full day. We can talk about further upside. But right now, all of this looks super bearish. Looks like you're going to be coming down to 155, maybe even further. Because remember, all it did was shoot up. It never backtested a thing. So that's just what I'm seeing at XRP. The chart is what's telling me it. Everybody can argue with me about fundamentals. That's fine. The price action. That's what I need. Price action. Without the price action, I don't really care what the hopium is. I don't care. I mean, it's kind of like Ondo. Ondo has the greatest news ever, but guess what? Bleeding out. Just going down. It's like, oh, people are buying it as it bleeds out. Great. So like right here with H-bar, we were hoping we were going to get a nice move to the upside, and now we broke our supply line. So back in play, 17 cents. Good to know. No problem, Toby. I haven't shot up in a long time. Wait, what? That's good. You probably shouldn't. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Anyway, so H-bar, I'm still looking for downside. Right now, we have support sitting at 17 cents. You couldn't even come up and test resistance at 25 cents this time. That's a bit of a problem. Let's check out your daily. Daily's not oversold yet, and you are below your 50 and 100. That's a shame. So this thing's probably coming straight down and probably going to touch that 200 simple moving average on the daily. Kind of too bad because I think H-bar now has something in space, like literally in space. Kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, moving along, we got ADA. ADA. Cardano is doing something great, actually. Wow. So you got hidden bullish divergence on the daily. You moved up, and now you're retaking your former level of resistance. Now on the new day, you're using it as support. That is crazy. Is this a false breakdown? Wow. That's kind of amazing. So right now it's completely in play for you to go up to 92.65. Looks like ADA is trying to do something. I wonder if their upgrade is coming out. I wonder if that's what it is. But you had... So you did have bearish divergence. Hopefully this is not a lower high. If it stops out, could be bad. Could be really bad. But either way, right now, this moment for ADA, you're searching for that nice 15.84% move to the upside. Very simply put, you just want to stop loss right at 74.30. Because if you lose 74.30, most likely you're coming down to 56 cents. Most likely. But hey, go ADA. It's going up. That's great. All right, checking out Solana. Checking out Sol. Solana's making us all cry. If you put in a short yesterday, congratulations, because it still looks like it's coming down to 163. Damn. Oh my god. Pete, the head of honcho of Department of Defense, drinking during speech to Europe. Oh my god, Russia feels so emboldened. Really? What? I need to look this up. Somebody's drinking during a speech talking to Europe? Wild. That's wild. Yeah, I need to look that up. That's crazy, Boyd. So yeah, Solana's doing everything bad right now on the 4 hour. You are getting into that oversold territory, so hopefully this drop ends up stopping. But, it is fully in play now for you to go down to 177 or 163. Kind of a shame. Like the stream. Let Porky cook. Thank you, Eric. I do appreciate the kind words. I do appreciate that. Looking at our daily for Solana. Solana's nowhere close to being oversold. Trying to test the 200 daily moving average. If we get a daily close below that 200, we are in dark times for Solana. You're going to start seeing much lower prices. It's actually a really big deal because below this 185 level, you can see from the past, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, nothing in between really. So we could see a 137 Solana if we do lose this level and we keep going down. This is a major level for Solana. You kind of need to hold it. So could be bad. Cardano about to explode just like me. My goodness, someone's having a great night. This is the Lord's Day. Calm down there, buddy. Calm down. This is the Lord's Day. So now checking out Sui. Sui is on its way down. You had a daily candle close and a weekly candle close below your current level of support. And now we could see another 31% downside. I guess there's a little bit left on it. We have 28% possible downside for Sui. Yikes. Buy some diapers. Been there, done that. Boyd, thank you so much. I do appreciate the $5 super chat. Surprisingly, we did go buy some diapers earlier today because my son is getting out of the preemie diapers and he's moving into the infant diapers. So we are in for a wonderful, wonderful time of diaper buying. And it's funny because my daughter's almost potty trained. So it's like, gosh, we're almost out of it. Almost. Wow, Storj having a good start to the week. Storage, it's up 17.9%. Go figure. But thank you so much, Boyd. I do greatly appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so that is Sui. That is all the tokens I wanted to check out. Now let's go out to Sonic. I believe that's what it is. Sonic. There we go. Sonic. Sonic's not bad. Not bad. It's working its way up. Just kind of sucks I don't have all the previous data from FTM. So it's kind of like we're looking at a brand new token, which, unfortunate. But yeah, so Sonic right now, we are fighting against a resistance. And we are being held down. being held down. So I will do my best, but understand, because I don't have all the previous data from FTM, this could be off in my looking at this chart. Anyways, going down to our 4-hour time frame. Do we have anything to work off of? Not really. We got overbought. We got bearish divergence. We could be setting up for a lower high. This is a possibility. Noted, we did have a downtrend that we broke bullishly out of. Did we get a back test? We did get the back test. Wow. That's beautiful. So, positive move we could see would be something in the realm of this, where we would end up seeing a price of 72.26. So if this is bullish, if we do go up, if it's real, we could see a 31% rally out of Sonic. Now, if it's fake, this could be setting up really nicely for some downside movement, because you do have a level of resistance to work with. You already backtested it once as resistance. You could be backtesting it for a second time as resistance, and I would be looking for a move to the downside. Right now, going down to anywhere between the 16% move all the way to support, which would be a 20% move to the downside. So you're at kind of a flip of a coin. We're going to see if you do break above that 56.46. Let's go into lower time frame, see if we have a chance. Noted, your MACD on the 4-hour looks great. It looks like it's ready to keep running. Your 1 hour, your CCI indicator, ADA is pumping. Nice. I just got out of diapers after serving 5 years of diaper duty. Oh man, lucky. I'm currently in the trenches. Changing my son's diaper is a lot worse because he just got his, extra stuff taken off. So it's like, gotta keep applying the ointment. Gotta keep doing that. Why does Sonic look exactly like XRP's chart? I don't know that it looks exactly like XRP's chart. It really doesn't. I'm sorry, Jamie. I don't think it looks just like it. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe because most altcoins move the exact same way. Or it's the exact same industries or institutions buying into it. Who knows? I don't know. So right now on the 1 hour, you're getting really high in that relative strength. That worries me. This makes me think you're about to see a pullback. So I would be looking for shorting opportunities at these levels. I would have a stop loss probably just above this wick high at 5893. Just because of this 1 hour. I don't like a high relative strength on the 1 hour. It does cause for a lot of bad times, especially going into a Monday. If you're not already in this trade, I would wait. I would wait. Personally, I would wait. Getting in down low would be really nice. You did have some form of bullish divergence. It's just, man, this thing, it's gaining so much strength without putting in a higher high. You're setting up for hidden bearish divergence on the 1 hour. If it rolls over here, hidden bearish divergence achieved, 20% downside's coming. So be careful with Sonic. Be careful there. Anyways, checking out Toshi next. You got 2 kids, Boyd? Me too. One of them is about to turn 3 in April. The other one is, well, first year. As you all know. Just got born. But man, getting out of diapers, that must feel nice. It's like a weight getting lifted off of you, right? Alright, so Toshi, you're still sitting pretty. We have held support thus far. As long as you stay above 6659, we are looking for a price to come all the way up to 10774. This is very good. This is very nice. Nothing on the 1 hour is telling me you're going to start dumping really hard. Looking at your 4 hour looks fine. You're just below your 200 simple moving average, but these are very tight moving averages. You could see a strong move to the upside after a bit more consolidation. Checking out your daily time frame, you're sitting in neutral territory. You almost touched that 50 simple moving average. It looks fine. Looks like you're ready to go. If things do get buck wild and it starts going crazy, you could see this thing rally up all the way to 324070. So, yeah, Toshi's still looking just fine. Now, we did look at this yesterday. Nothing really happened yesterday. It was a 6% day. No big deal. But it's still looking good. All right, moving on. We got Turbo. Turbo, same thing. Holding on to support. This is good. This is really good. Wife wants a new baby. I told her, get a dog. Oh, that's pretty funny. So my wife, she is not in that boat anymore. She's like, nope, we're done. No more. It's over. I'm like, all right. Tell her to get a dog. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yeah, so Turbo, it has all the makings of being able to get this nice run up, about 43% upside. I guess it's more now. 51% upside, has all the makings of that to happen, but the bids need to come in. Just hope that nothing bad happens while you're sitting here, because noted, you did get a death cross. The death cross has formed. It is a possibility for you to drop all the way down to 11423. If the market wanted, if it willed it, it could do it. But your relative strength on the daily, it is just dragging on the ground level. So you'd expect some bids to come in soon when people notice it. But until those bids start coming in, I mean, you're just kind of sitting ready and waiting. As long as you can hold above this wick low down here at 28133, great. But that's a lot of downside you got to account for. So if you're trying to leverage this thing, it's a little tough. Then you have your 4 hour here that's basically showing we could fall. It could happen. So hopefully it doesn't, but it could happen. Change this out to a downtrend like this, and you notice it a lot more. Damn. A lot of coins dangling in free air. You're right. It is. You're right. It's kind of wild. Let me see how bad we're doing on Brett. Brett, we are getting crushed in this trade. That is a shame. Oh well. It is what it is. You can't win them all, and the fact that I'm 3 in a row so far makes sense. I'm 21. I want a kid so bad. What? Mag Max Cherry. Are you a guy? If you're a guy, you're like the first guy I've ever heard at 21 to be like, I want a kid so bad. Like, the generations really are changing. I remember when I was 21, it was like, hey, let's have kids. Let's fucking not? Excuse me? Oh, that's wild. Wow. It's wild. Anyways, that's what I see out of Turbo. If you can get this thing to turn around and start going to the upside, fantastic. Otherwise, some downside could be coming your way. Really could be. And it'll be nasty. It'll be really nasty because it's like a straight line down situation. Wow. That's wild. Yo, what's up, Peter? Thank you so much for the 99-cent super chat. You want a kid until you gotta pay child support. Well, you're not supposed to have child support, man. CTX, Peter, I got you covered. Got you covered. Thoughts on CSPR? We'll check it out. Alright, so that's Turbo. We'll check out CTX next. Well, I believe entirely eternity coming soon, and the time to make babies coming to an end soon. Wow, really? That's wild. Nah, it's like having a puppy till it's sharts on your bed. That's pretty funny. I'm broke as fuck right now. I can't afford a kid. Hey, man, it is what it is. You'll never truly be ready. I will say though, having a child does something in your head. It's kind of interesting because Jesus coming back soon. It could be. Why not already here? Could already be here. You never know. Brett's starting to worry me. I'm gonna make sure I can see it. Damn, that's too bad. Bitcoin's starting to fall a little bit too. Makes sense. Only person who can afford a child is Porky and Elon. No. The weird thing is when you have a kid, interesting thing pops up. It's like automatically you get this weird sensation of like, I need to do better. Like it's kind of wild, but it's like, yeah, I got some mouths to feed. I gotta make more money. I gotta just be better. And yeah, that was kind of an interesting feeling for me to get. And I got that feeling once again when my sun came out. I was like, whoa, I didn't know it hit twice. Damn, I didn't account for that. Anyways, so right now CTX, based off this move back here that we looked at, because of this, you almost made the entire measured move. It came close. But now it looks like you got a breakout, a back test, and you're starting to move up. This is a good sign. Wow, Brett is getting destroyed while Bitcoin barely tumbles. Holy crap. Do I need to get out of my trade? That is crazy. Hidden bullish divergence, getting wrecked. Jesus. This is what I get for trading on a Sunday night. This is what I get. Damn. Anyways, going into the 1 hour time frame. Now your 1 hour looks alright. It's just, man, the sideways here. The lack of trading volume on CTX. That's a problem. So right now you're sitting in no man's land. You could go up, you could go down. You have a high relative strength on the 1 hour, so I would be expecting it to come down and touch that 225 level. That's my expectation, but it doesn't have to happen. BB going down. Everything's just dropping suddenly. Damn, altcoins are not doing well at the moment, but CTX is holding strong. So I would be looking for this thing to come down just a bit. But if you do get a run to the upside, you have resistance sitting at 375.65. And it looks like you're sitting almost directly in the middle. So CTX, very hard to read where it's going. But considering you've been in a long-term downtrend, I would think you're going to come down and touch some support. The possibility of 24% upside is there. Jesus comes back, all the rich people gonna get real scared of all the woke coming from his mouth that they not gonna like. Oh boy. Damn, this thing's tumbling hard. I'm gonna get out of my trade. Market looks like it's taking a shift to the downside in the worst type of way. That's too bad. That's too bad. We're taking the L. Taking the L on the trade. Did it live. 50% loss in that trade. Too bad. So sad. We'll do better tomorrow. All I need is 100% to get it back. No big deal. But, yeah. So, this is what I see out of CTX. Most likely, you're going to see a continuation to the downside where it's a 25% drop. But, if you do go up, 24% upside, you're sitting right in the middle. Right in the middle. I don't like when you're sitting in the middle. It's not a good look. Really not a good look. Anyways, that's what I see out of that. Dang, Brett's still falling. Oh man, Bitcoin pulling back. Yikes. Too bad. Too bad. Degen is, no, Trump is next. Trump is next. Alright, you guys are talking a lot of scripture. Trump. So we're gonna Trump. Oh man. Getting a deep pullback. If you hold support here, if you can hold support here, this will be a big deal because you could see the continuation to the upside. This would be acting former resistance as support. The 1 hour is showing you could use it as support right now, which would be nice. Everything's falling, even the sky. Everything. Looking at the 4 hour. 4 hour. If you can hold that 50 simple moving average, great. It could be a good opportunity to get a nice move to the upside on Trump. Noted target I'm looking at the possibility of 34.27. Possibility is there. Until you make another lower low, I think that possibility is going to stick strong. Embrace the stranger, Rich. Rich not getting into heaven. Yeah, that stuff. It's pretty funny. Don't forget Casper. I already got it. Yeah, don't worry. It's written down. You're in the queue. You're in the queue. You weren't the first one to request. Are there any crypto or economical news coming out this week? Yeah, we have like all of the Fed talking. It's literally like all of the Fed. I saw a list where it talked about all of them and when they're talking. Here we go. So let me pull this up real quick for you. So right here we have FOMC member Harker talking on Monday. You have Bowman talking on Monday, and you got Waller talking on Monday. On Tuesday, you got Daly. On Wednesday, you got Jefferson. On Thursday, you got this guy. There's so many Fed FOMC members talking this week. It's gonna make the whole market act weird. It's gonna be really strange this week. It happens all the time. All the time. Oh, looks like Brett's catching a bounce and it didn't hit my stop loss. Little bastard. Anyways, I don't really care. Anyways. Which one is important crypto Fed guy talking? So with the institutions in the market so much, it's gonna every single one of them saying something is gonna move the market. Because all of them are gonna say something different. It's gonna be ridiculous. But I do have hope for all these layoffs that are happening in DC. The housing market's starting to crash in DC. Also, that means there's going to be a lot more layoffs, which that's going to be a nice sign. A very nice sign, because the Fed's going to be like, oh crap, unemployment went up. I don't think rates are going to drop, maybe pause, if any good news. So I'm thinking if the unemployment raises because of all this firing that's happening thanks to Doge, I think they're going to be forced to cut interest rates, because it's very hard for the Fed to be like, yeah, no, we're staying steady because the job market's strong, while unemployment creeps up to like 5%. They'll be like, it's still strong, historically it's low. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Turn the money printer back on. Stop it. Like, I feel like they've rode this thing out as far as they could. Literally as far as they could. I think they should have cut interest rates way faster last year and more aggressively, but that's just my personal opinion. I'm not the one pulling the strings at the Fed, of course. Oh shit, so I'm from the Bay and every house is like 1.5 million. I went to DC and was like, damn, DC expensive as fuck too. Yeah, if you're from the Bay, oh no. The Bay Area, they're expensive for no reason. It doesn't make much sense. Doesn't make much sense at all. When I heard about there were apartments going for like 5K, I was like, what? Why? Do they overlook the water? It's like, no, it's just the apartments. Oh, gross. Alright, so right now, DGen, you have your breakout, but you never touched this 3165 level. DGen's kind of making me feel like you could come down there. You do have a supply line that you're working off of at the moment, which looks like you're already flirting with it. If you lose a supply line, you could very easily come down to 3165. It would be very good for the price, because that would give you a nice area in which to think about taking along, because then you could just be like, oh, the wick down below this 2772 would be a great spot for a stop loss. But yeah, I'm thinking 20% downside is possible for DGen. You're just kind of bleeding out here. And if Bitcoin's going to act a little shaky, DGen's going to get rocked. Sorry to say, but DGen not looking strong. Not looking strong. Checking out Arc Block. Housing market like off the chain now. Texas got everyone selling, so prices falling fast. You know, Texas, they also opened up for a lot more home building because so many people decided to jump into that market that, yeah, housing in Texas, God, it's so reasonably priced. I was looking at that the other day. I was like, it's so reasonable. You can get like a 4-bedroom house for $600,000. Are you kidding me? With a yard? That's unheard of here. Fed's gonna try to cut rates and save the market, and everything gonna plummet. I could see that happening. People moving to Vegas? Yeah, a lot of people are moving to Vegas, but that's usually because of the taxes. Dude, I got this bed a couple years ago, and I freaking hate it. What? You've been sleeping on a bed for a couple years that you hate. Sorry? So right now for ABT, you are above this 96.9. As long as you can stay above it, great. But in reality, as long as you stay above the lows here at 878, you could see this thing rally up 76%, getting you to $1.58.7. So right now, until you make a lower low, you're sitting pretty for ARC block. ABT looks pretty darn strong. Looking pretty darn strong. People selling their 2-bedroom in California and buying a $500K 4-bedroom house with a chimic in the bank. I don't know what a chimic is. I've never read that word before. Damn. Don't move to WA State. Washington State? Don't worry, I would never move there. Jamie? Don't you worry, I would never move there. You guys get way too much rain. I mean, way too much. I know everybody's like, oh my god, the forest is so green, it's so beautiful. That's because it's raining all the time. There's so much rain. That's the worst, man. How the F do you get rid of a perfectly good bed that isn't comfy? You take it back? I don't know. You should have figured out that it wasn't cut. Okay, maybe I'm weird because whenever I go to mattress stores and I test out beds, bro, I'm like falling asleep on them. No joke. Canadian dollar ain't worth anything. That's rough. That is rough. Try buying a bed on Temu. Try doing that. Bags of money in the bank. Oh. Yeah. No, actually, it's funny because I have a lot of family that lives in Montana, and I went to my family reunion, and they were just like, yeah, we kind of hate Californians. You guys drove up our prices for homes. I was like, what? That's wild. Summer is nice. That's fair. For those 2 months, it's not bad. Tell for Jay. I got you, Jay. I got you, Jay. We'll check out some Telcoin. So looking at Super had a nice breakout, but it's looking like you're going to come down for a back test. Would not surprise me at all if Super came down to this 5624 level before seeing a nice rally to the upside. It would still be a higher low, but after you break out of these long-term downtrends, you always like to see some confirmation of the lows. So this isn't bad. It's just you might have to wait a little bit longer before things can go up. You might have to wait a little bit longer. You broke it in with your ex-girlfriend, and it's trash. Jeez, wild. 10 to 15 foot tall snowbanks? That's too much. That's too much. That's crazy. Alright, so if Super can manage to hold above this 56.24 level, I'm going to be looking for the golden retrace, getting back up to $1.61.18. This is what I'd be looking for, so let's hope for that back test, because it's 178% upside after that. Let's see what happens, but this is what I'm seeing. Noted, if you decide to turn up right now, I'd be looking for that 44% move to the upside, only getting you back to $1.01. Texas good for winter, but summer will melt your Temu tires. Oh man, yeah, the humidity there. That's the part that keeps me away from Texas. The humidity is the main thing. It's like, God, it gets hot and it's humid. I would die. I would die. So we're checking out Pi Network next. From yesterday, it took off. It made that 117% move and then some. Got all the way up to 183. So, hey, you're up another 33% on a new day. I was thinking you were going to pull back, but didn't happen. It didn't happen. Pi Network. Wait, are people allowed to trade this thing now? Is that what happened? Did they really pump the news? Like, what is this? I think Pi Network just hit a new all-time high. Good for them. No, it didn't. I lied. Oh my god, what is the all-time high? All-time high is at $501. Crazy. Something that you can mine on your phone. That's wild. But yeah, you're up to 151 right now. You hit both targets. I couldn't imagine it going higher. Could not imagine, but noted, anything can happen. Anything can happen. But you got that 117% move in no time. It's like literally within a day. Because we looked at it yesterday. Oh, wild. All right. Moving right along. I mean, it's a rocket ship. I can't really do much else. Nah, not till Thursday. Well, maybe that's why it's pumping up. People who can buy into it, they're like, oh, it's gonna be a good chance to sell off. So, anyways, ICP. Deck screener BTC. Resistance on the down. Wait, what? I didn't get an alert on my Brett. You son of a bitch, Brett. Should have left the trade open. God damn it. This is what I get for closing out early. This is what I get. Too bad. Too bad. I'll probably do some degenning tonight. Thanks, not the Real Pi. Real Pi Network mainnet is the 20th. Is that really? Oh. I don't know. That's the only Pi Network chart that I can find, and it skyrocketed. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, ICP right now, you are finding tons of resistance off of this $7.33 level. You just lost that local uptrend, which now I'm starting to think going to be falling down. I was hoping for a nice little 8.7% move to the upside, but you're just losing support left and right. And since you're below a resistance, I think you're going to go touch some support. So until a breakout, I'm going to think $5.20 is in play. Resistance levels below Bitcoin? Oh, below on Bitcoin. We'll check that out, Boyd. I didn't realize what you were asking. I'm sorry. I just saw deck screener BTC. I was like, what does that mean? We will see real quick. I will bounce back to them for you. But yeah, ICP right now, it's looking pretty You're like in oversold territory. You're in that bearish control zone, deep in it for the daily, but you're about to get a death cross, and you could see this thing fall down up to 25%. It's the Real Pi. I don't know. You guys can battle that one out. I don't own Pi, so it's what it is. But yeah, bullish case. Maybe you get a move up to this 769 level, breaking back above that 733. Bearish case, I'll see you at $5.20. Right now, it's kind of up in the air, especially going into a Monday. I wouldn't be chancing it with the upside move right now. You still have room to fall in the 4 hour, so I'm thinking downside's going to happen. What's up, Woozy? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin's support levels real quick. So right now, for Boyd, we do have a support sitting at 93,459. After that, I would probably be looking at the wicks on the daily. So, actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd be looking at the weekly. Weekly candle closes. I have the level wrong? Uh-oh. Alright, weekly. You're looking at 93,648. And then, going into the daily. On your daily, you do have another level of support down here that I would think if the price is going to fall down to it, this should hold at 87,356. That is about the 50% retrace. That's where I would be targeting based off a fall. Because, yeah, then you'd still be set up ideally for this move up to 134,000. So, that's what I'm looking at. We'll see if it plays out. Casper's next. CSPR. Casper, you butt wipe. Beautiful falling wedge. Beautiful. Finding resistance, though. Now it's going to be looking for possibly testing this 11,065 level. Possibly. Your daily is indicating it definitely can happen because you just barely backtested your 50 simple and your 200. So, looking like you could come down for another test, go for the breakout, back test, then fly out. But this is your accumulation right now. It is reaccumulating. So enjoy the accumulation phase. Buy as much as you want, because when it does break out, 91% upside is your target. It could go even higher, but 91% is the target. And noted, you still have this bigger wedge that I think that already made its measured move. Come to think of it, hold on. Let me double check. Think it already made its measured move. It came close. Came really close. Really close. Isn't BTC on support right now at 96K? Not on weekly support. Maybe on daily. Maybe. The Mandy coin that everyone is going nuts over just dropped and bounced up 1,000%. Wow, that's crazy. Support is support till it isn't. You're absolutely right, Boyd. Support is support till it's not. So yeah, right now I would see a little bit more downside for Casper, possibly testing that 11,065. You're in this nice falling wedge pattern. I would think that after you get another touch, you'll see the breakout, back test, and run. But more accumulation is underway, most likely. Most likely. But I don't know for certain. I'd never got my crystal ball in the mail. Checking out Altcoin. Altcoin. I don't know what you want me to do with this one. It already took off. You're overbought on the daily. Personally speaking, I'd be looking for this thing to come back down to 9/10 of a penny. You literally made your measured move. We charted this out some time ago. You made the measured move, and now you're getting some selling pressure. I don't know what you want. Nice. My pie is locked up until 2027. We'll see how it goes. That's a long time. Long time for it to be locked up. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. Yeah. So yeah, this thing is on a moon mission. I guess you might want to look at what levels above it in case it keeps running. Not your unverified though, right? I guess you'd be looking for a move up to that level, or maybe getting stuck into... Oh, you touched it. Oh, shit. Alright, so you touched some overhead resistance. Learned your lesson with the long lockups. CRV? CRV had long lockups? Really? I think this is a controlled drawdown by the market makers. Yeah, it feels like it. It doesn't feel like a crash. Which, God, they scared me out of my trade, which sucks. But it is what it is. I don't need to be in a trade going into a Monday. It's fine. But gonna get my unverified soon to sell, and I'm not locked it up. I haven't locked up anything? Wild. Oh, you got a portion till February of 2026? If we are... not falling 5% per day, it's controlled. Okay, I can see what you mean by that, Boyd. I can see what you mean. Yeah, the market makers, they can be some real SOBs, you know? They could be some real SOBs. So yeah, I'm not sure what you really wanted me to look at for Altcoin, whoever requested this one, but you hit some resistance. If you keep going, maybe you hit 15728. Maybe it goes beyond, but you're on a nice breakout. You're overbought on the weekly and the daily. You're putting in weekly bearish divergence now. I'd expect consolidation and a pullback. That's just what I would expect. If it keeps running, hey, good for it, but I just wouldn't expect it. Alright, we're going to do a bonus one since I got through all of the requests. BLZ. So, BLZ, everyone has forgotten about it. Everyone doesn't care about it. You have broken out of your falling wedge pattern, and you bullishly backtested while creating a nice level of support. This thing might, just might, start getting its move to the upside. Just might. We could see this thing go up anywhere between 191% to 237% upside. Did I look at Sol? Rich, I did look at Sol. I mean, that's a 300% mine rate for 3 years lockup. Not too shabby if the value builds. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I gotta go. Good luck, everyone, and stay profitable. Boyd, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for chatting it up. Hopefully you have a great night's rest, and you're ready for a wonderful week. Yeah, it's good. I did, to be honest. All right. Sol lost support, not good. Yeah, Rich, it did not hold support. We could be seeing a 167 or 163 coming into play next. Could be. Peace, brother. God be with you. Magmax, have a great evening. Hopefully you sleep well. Do not stress about this market. Just relax. Stack up. Watch what the big boys are buying. And just mimic them. It's okay. But alright, everybody. I am done with all the requests. I'm going to hop on out of here. I might do some degen trading. I might write my book. I'm not all the way sure. Which coin do you think that we, at night, is the most bullish? Honestly, I'm thinking BLZ, surprisingly. I'm thinking BLZ. There's no reason it should be bullish, and that's partially why I'm bullish on it. But more than likely, it's storage. You're going to see some weird stuff out of storage because it's already up like crazy. I don't expect it to have a crazy pullback, but we'll pull up the chart real quick so you can see the math. Oh, it's gone. It's fucking gone. Hitting overhead resistance right now. It's gone. Too bad. It's up 27% now. I was talking about this thing when it was up 19% a couple minutes ago. Nice breakout, overbought again on the 1 hour. This thing's upside potential is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Looking at it on the daily, it's nuts. This is what we hope for every single time. Just a quick pump to the upside. The fuck? BLZ's market cap only 19 million? Yeah. No brainer. I'm a buy. I mean, hey. The only problem with BLZ is it got delisted from Binance. That's really the only problem. Nothing changed with the project. It got delisted. There wasn't enough trading volume. That's all that happened. Is BLZ a utility? I don't really know. Honestly, I have no idea. Chat, hit this man with the like. We got at 20. Oh, we're only at 20 on the likes? That's too bad. That's too bad. But yeah, I think storage, if it does get a breakout here, I mean, upside potential is 134% upside from where I was looking at it before. It could go another 118%. Could do something like this again. So yeah, storage is one to keep your eyes on. Let's see what happens with it, but it's kind of going nuts right now. Yasmi got delisted from Binance too. Oh yeah, it did. And anything that gets delisted from Binance, it just starts crumbling. It's so bad, but kind of is what it is. A while back, of course, and now Jasmine's like 1 billion market cap. Yeah, it's wild. Almost forgot to like. Oh man, it's rough. It's rough. I'm just not deserving of the likes tonight. Just not deserving. Actually, I want to check out Rune, because Rune's been getting non-stop devastated. This thing has been just having the worst of times. It's rolling over again? Oh no. Oh no. Are we shorting Rune? Oh my god. You just got room to fall, and it's going down again. Hope meme coins aren't done after today. Yeah, we'll see. Loving the choppy market. I mean, it is good for trading. It's very good for trading. Okay, we're oversold right now. We're putting in some hidden bullish divergence for Rune. This is a good sign. Rune could have a leg up. It could have a leg up. Did I get that right? Actually, I'm going to watch Rick and Morty after this. I'm watching Rick and Morty. Alright, so the bearish case right now for Rune. We could see 69% to the downside. Crazy. Alts are holding up okay for a bit. Yeah, they're doing alright. But bullish case for Rune, people decide to stop giving it such a hard time, and they believe in it again. 52% upside move, based off the hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. What do you guys think? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Probably not. But hey, we can hope. We can dream. It's a possibility. I have been really enjoying these trade setups where they're oversold, putting in these hidden bullish divergences, because it's so easy to put a stop loss. It is so darn easy to put a stop loss. Go chill before the requests start pouring in. Right. We still thinking 39 cents for Kava. I was drunk last night and barely remember the TA. Maybe. I don't know. Kava's a long-term hold for me. Super long, ultra long-term hold. I need to look at Lido. Okay. Where is it? Did I pass by it? Yeah, it's looking like it's a good thing I got out of that trade the other day. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, it's looking like 37.58 could be coming into play. 37.58. Thumbs up for Porky. Thanks, dude. No problem, DZ. No problem. Yeah, it's looking like we're going to come down, possibly touch some support. No big deal. No big deal. You're still in this giant consolidation over here, but after you get that nice touch to the downside, it has massive upside potential. I mean, massive upside potential. So anything in this level between 61.9 and 37.5, I believe, is a great accumulation range. Especially because like your all-time lows are right here at 24.46. That is your all-time lows for Kava. So you're just accumulating near the all-time lows. So I do think Kava is a pretty solid bet right now. Pretty solid bet. Oh wait, maybe it's down here, 23.9. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop on off. What you in for trades? Ziff. I'm in no trades right now. I almost got stopped out of Brett. It scared me, so I got out of the trade live here on the stream. So I'm in no trades. None. It's 5% of your portfolio. I read up on it, and it seems solid. Oh, it's a really solid project. It's great for staking. It's good. Honestly, I think Kava is going to have an amazing bull run whenever it starts. But on your weekly, we do have bullish divergence on the weekly. We're getting that higher low. It's looking good. It's looking good. But yeah, it wasn't Brett. I probably shouldn't have gotten out of Brett, but it is what it is. It scared me out. It got me. It got me, even though it has that bullish divergence. It got me. A wick below the... got me. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate each and one of you. If you haven't done so, it is a free, absolutely free Discord. Join the Discord. It's a great place to be. Anyways, be ready for the spam posting tomorrow. And other than that, have a great night's rest. I will catch you later. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Peace. Stay safe. Get pissed drunk. I'm not going to get pissed drunk. I have 2 children under the age of 4. Technically right now under the age of 3. Nope. Getting pissed drunk is gone for the next couple years. Ain't no way. Alright. I'll catch y'all later. Take it easy.